Do, 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 do. Hey, everybody, and welcome to, um, well, welcome to, I don't know, a day. So we were supposed to get a big storm on the East Coast, and so far we haven't. Yay. Anyway, so I just want to talk about good times, good people, um, good days, good people. Um, I have my little guy coming over, and I invested in a bunch of train sets for him. And oh my gosh, it's so fun. It's so fun, like letting your inner child out to play. Seriously, putting the train sets together and making like sheds for them with like glue and like hot glue and just popsicle sticks and doing all sorts of things, getting freight for the trains. It's just been so fun. And I mean, it's a blast. It's a blast. So anyway, that's been keeping up a lot of my time. I'm doing a lot of cards for V-Day, Valentine's Day. Um, I'm really, I'm really excited. I feel like this is a turning point in my life. Um, I feel like a lot of things are happening right now that just I've never been ready for, but I am now. And those things involve, you know, family's awesome. I know family can be difficult depending, sometimes you're so close and so similar that you disagree on things and so forth. But I'm so happy I'm close with my family and have what I have. Really, I am. So, anyway, pretty soon I'm going to be showing up. Since I did get back into my art, I'm creating another channel, which will just be me. You'll be watching me do art. Yay! So, I'm just getting the hang of creating other channels and kind of scared myself. I thought I got rid of this channel. Um, I'm doing going to do one of those channels. My son's addicted to them where they open toys and see what's in them and put them together. Anyway, I started taking videos of the train sets and stuff that I got him and things like that because I'm telling you, those are the most popular videos on YouTube right now, are children opening toys. Not even just children, people opening toys and putting them together. And you end up getting free toys if you get to a certain, you know, point, or if you are advertising for certain. Anyway, I don't like that idea so much, but I mean, anyway. So I'm really glad that the storm seems to have passed us by. Really am, because my little guy wouldn't have been able to come today and seen his kick-ass train set because I was able to save, excuse my language, kick, yeah, just a really good track. And I invested hours with the glue gun and popsicle sticks making sheds for these trains because they didn't come with sheds, and this is mandatory apparently. So I had to get on it, and yeah, making freight and everything for his freight cars. And he's teaching me all about locomotives and steam trains and diesel. I don't know. There's a lot of different trains. And my son's teaching me. Of course, my son's teaching me. He teaches me more than I teach him. He is so smart. Anyway, we made a goal of having Tristan's Train World. So some of it's purchased and some of it is mummy at the glue gun with popsicle sticks and stuff. Whatever. It's worked out. know if you can see some of the tracks and trains and stuff. Yeah, so it's been fun. That's just some of them. Um, but I saved, and it wasn't just splurging, it was saving and getting them all at once. And now we're just adding on bit by bit. And, that was not something I would have been able to do a few years ago. Just how I lived my life day to day and so forth. I wouldn't have been able to save for something like that. Um, I didn't know how to budget, let alone keep a budget. Meal planning and stuff like that, that was shenanigans to me. I So it feels good to be able to take a few steps forward and once in a while we take a few steps back, and that's bound to happen, and it doesn't mean that we can't go forward again. Usually it just means it's a bus stop and we got to sit and evaluate what went wrong and utilize it and go forward. And today, of course, I'm having a positive day. I'm stressed about a lot of things, but I'm taking the good and leaving the bad, choosing to mindfully, just choosing to say, like, there's a lot of stuff going on, and I could get really stressed out and let it affect every aspect of my life, or I can just do what I can do today in this moment and do what I can the next moment and just keep it going forward. And that's all I can do. And right now I'm doing my best. So, you know, um, I got in touch with a few people on the island that have different projects because I'm really interested in keeping busy. One makes indie films and one does some photography projects. And they're really neat. So I'm hoping to introduce you folks to those projects and some fun. Um, yeah, indie films and just local films. It's going to be a blast. Anyway, yeah, so if you're on the East Coast, I don't think we're going to get much more but some freezing rain. I think that's about it. Um, I just wanted to say that I've met some really special people lately, and people who came into my life and have been helping me. And helping doesn't always mean financial, or there's different ways to help, but um, and kind of guiding me. And I really appreciate them. It's really hard to ask for help sometimes, isn't it? It's like you want to be independent. You don't want to feel like a charity case or that you don't know what you're doing. But sometimes when you ask for help, you realize, hey, I know what I'm doing. And they're just backing me up. Um, honestly, I I've learned that I know what I'm doing. For the most part, I'm doing good and great. So anyway, I just wanted to touch base and say hello and all of that shenanigans. And with that, I'm going to say bye. Have a good, safe evening.